background to the future. This short program is designed to give you an insight into the technology and performance of your new saloon. Everything you want to know about the detailed operation of your new car is, of course, in the handbook. Our objective here is to lift a corner of the security blanket that's hidden the development and testing programs, to point out some of the revolutionary advances you can't see, and to reassure you that other things never change. To put the reality into the legend, to inform and entertain you, and maybe surprise a friend or two. Our cars have always had a strong individuality and a unique character. Short-term fashion has little to contribute to long-term quality. As a result, your new saloon is in very good shape. Computer-aided research and design has reduced the drag factor down to 0.37. Computer-assisted manufacturing, production line robotics, advanced electronic control techniques helped us cut no less than 20 separate pressings on the body shell side alone to 1. And the sophisticated strength doesn't have to mean added weight either. So you're not only secure, but quicker and more economical too. Power output up, vehicle weight down. Result? Lower petrol consumption, yet still the dynamic performance you expect. Comfort, power, luxury, safety, distinction, the highest standards. That's what we design and build to, and it's what our new generation of dealers are dedicated to maintaining in peak condition. Your new car is a subtle blend of traditional crafts and modern design. It's why the fingertip touch, carrying the craft traditions of ages, is still the best way to perfect the veneer. But it's also why we now employ the most advanced paint technology available anywhere in the world. Listen to the modern equivalent of the coach builder's paintbrush. It's a high-speed electrostatic spinning bell, round and round, side to side, front and back, and over the top of every body shell. Delivers paint under pressure at 28,000 RPM. Turns it into an all-enveloping mist. Then, electrically, pulls it like a magnet to the metal. Total cover. It's made the conventional spray line obsolete and put a gleam on the Jaguar to match its pedigree. Coat upon coat, deep, sumptuous, and durable. Again, it's the commitment to excellence, not just the practice of skills and the application of technology, one that we had of old and have now regained and developed, to make a living breed of cars that'll match anything in the world. What's more, ruthless prototype testing has been matched by equally ruthless production standards for every component, however small. Hence the application of one of the most stringent regimes ever to supplier component quality. The establishment of mandatory Jaguar component performance standards, continuously checked through the latest statistical process control system, going further than ever to build a solidly durable reality behind the legend. And the legend has evolved in other directions too, testing, adapting, and harnessing the most up-to-date manufacturing technologies. That's a computer-controlled 8-function sequential station robot welding unit. 41 spot welds on heavy-gauge steel every minute, exactly controlled every time. Makes bodies beautifully and precisely. For jobs where imagination isn't wanted and absolute accuracy is, it's improved the efficiency and the reliability and maintained inherent strength. What's more, it's freed skilled men to do more important jobs on the line, where human eyes and brains are needed. Inside, the instrumentation is at the reporting center of one of the most advanced vehicle command and engine management systems ever devised. Control is provided by up to 7 microprocessor units, and the data available to you as a result is all spelled out in detail in your handbook. Now's not the time for a talking instruction manual. The principles, though, are totally straightforward. First, apart from conventional drive data, nothing lights up until you need it. If all's well, nothing shows. When it isn't, you get facts immediately, whether it's the parking brake left on or a light bulb blown even before you switch on. Second, to distinguish between command, management, and journey information, there are 3 distinct kinds of electronic display. To the right of the tachometer is the dot matrix panel for diagrams to show whether, for instance, the boot's open or a door, and if so, which one. Underneath are displayed alphanumeric messages like the travel computer figures and warnings that are spelt out. And then to the left, there are the vacuum fluorescent gauges for basic functions like fuel levels and coolant temperatures, battery condition and oil pressure. Meanwhile, the advice and warning information is itself graded in order of importance by color code. Green for normal operating data, amber for initial advisory warnings, and red for primary safety-related information. Green for go, amber for caution, red for stop and check. Uncomplicated and wholly logical. And we've added a 4th dimension: sound. There are 1 or 2 things that are important enough to bring to your attention rather than leaving you to find out. Again, this isn't the place for detail, but if you hear this, your seatbelt isn't secured. If you get this noise in an automatic, then you're trying to leave the car without engaging park. And the little essentials don't get away either. Here's your normal indicator signal, but if it does this, the bulb's gone. True excellence is about attention to detail, like improving the central locking system, whether in the shape of the button that'll close every window, lock every door, and shut the sunroof as well, in seconds. Or the refinement of being able to lock doors, boot, and petrol cap from outside, and have the windows and the sunroof close automatically, simply by turning the key in the door and holding it for 5 seconds. And it's only a little thing, your petrol cap. It's electronically unlocked with the doors, maintaining foolproof security while remaining elegantly concealed behind its touch-to-open, touch-to-close panel. Or again, with the new 4-speed automatics, the first real innovation in selector gate design in the industry for years, the unique Jaguar J-gate. It keeps the automatic and manual gear selection bands intelligently separate, giving you the choice of personal control or automatic reliability. Effectively, a clutchless manual gearbox. But all the innovations in the world won't compensate for anything less than a superb environment. So, in a host of ways, driver comfort has been updated too. From delicate touches like the damped action ashtray covers, to the 10-outlet multi-layer air conditioning system that's activated by microprocessor, controlled by automatic sensor. which can give stratified air temperatures with variable humidity in one of the most advanced environmental systems of any vehicle in the world. The object is to ensure that you get out at the end of your journey looking as if you were just setting off. And perhaps wishing you were. On the road, all the legendary balance and poise. The anti-squat, anti-dive suspension geometry, for which the marque is famous, is still yours for the driving. Total control. And as if the renowned Jaguar four-wheel all-round disc braking weren't enough, we've added an hydraulic power boost system as standard. We've redesigned the wheels to take special TD tires that won't leave the rims even after a sudden deflation, and they're standard. And if you want the ultimate, there's the optional four-wheel sensing anti-lock braking system, fully computerized advanced cadence braking. Finally, we've said quite a bit about what this car can tell you, the driver. But you're not the only one it's designed to communicate with. Listen to this conversation. What you can hear is the audible result of a major advance in the field of car servicing and maintenance. A conversation between your new saloon and our electronic technician. It's the computerized JDS, Jaguar Diagnostic System, exclusive to the marque. It improves diagnosis speed as well as cutting costs without cutting corners. You may be surprised how talkative your new car is. Take a look next time you're at your dealer. Getting a totally new car on the road is an immensely complex enterprise. Keeping it there in peak condition is something else again. So while parts and systems were being tested to the limit and over, while component suppliers went through the mill and more, our dealer chain too was revitalized, retrained, re-equipped and newly motivated, committed. They're good because they have to be. So for those who want character and style, in addition to performance, opulent comfort as well as compelling power, velvet handling on top of rugged reliability, robust stamina and lasting value. For those whose experience of technology's leading edge does not lessen their respect for traditional values, we dedicate this new range of saloons, worthy descendants of a great line, the reality behind the legend that is invincibly Jaguar. Yours.